Hello and welcome to our broadcast. Tonight we have the Miami Heat going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana.
The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful... And it's David Aldridge who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, at the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
What's the roll?
Kicks to Olynyk.
Hey,
On the wing, Winslow. He's covered by Warren. 5 to shoot.
Get it up.
Back to Olynyk.
Hey, Butler.
Over Lamb. The shot that time not on target. So Indiana will take it the other way. Oladipo finds Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, good board.
And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight, always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Warren against Olynyk. And Warren, here we go. Step back shot. No good from Lamb.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Dragic. Up and in on the layup.
He's an aggressive competitor. Goran Dragic able to finish through contact.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. He dishes it to Warren. Fires at the elbow. And he hits the jumper for 2. Here's Butler. Outside Dragic. Back to Butler. Over Oladipo, and it's Miami with another.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Brogdon outside. Dishes it to Oladipo. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Dragic. There's the dish to Winslow. Pass to Butler. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Lamb against Winslow. Here's Warren. Knocks down the 10-footer. Steve, so many talented players in the league. Sometimes there's frustration over the lack of playing time. For instance, you look at the Celtics last year. Prime example.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, Kevin, you can have too much talent at the same positions and also style of play. You need some guys that can do other things that be effective on the court versus just scoring the basketball, and I think that's the reason why the Celtics ran into some trouble last year.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
And a new group in for the Heat. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Winslow. And Hero subbed in for Butler. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Leaf comes in for T.J. Warren. McDermott's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Oladipo. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Playing with power, that's Johnson's game. Forces the defender to foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for the Heat, the offensive production over the years just hasn't been there consistently.
Let's just look at last season, for instance. 26th in the league in points. They tried to make up for it with a great defense and rebounding. But if you're not explosive offensively these days, it just keeps your opponent in the game.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And what James Johnson brought with him coming into this league, physicality. He combines size, strength, athleticism, and a 7'1" wingspan.
Holiday against Jones. Tries from 16. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 10. Brogdon left side.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brogdon. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
In Miami last year, they had a shooting problem. Bottom third in the league in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. Hard to win that way in today's league.
Passes it to Waiters. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 8. McDermott kicks to Sabonis. Holiday with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Waiters against Sabonis. Over Waiters. Sabonis, no good. The Heat leading by 8. Left side, Jones. Nobody near Leonard. Off target from outside. McDermott finds Brogdon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball, that's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got McDermott, also Sabonis out there, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. The Heat leading by 5. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Second shot opportunity. Miami grabs the miss. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Holiday. Johnson kicks to Leonard. Unloads. A rebound by Bitadze.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin.
Yeah.
Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
with the whole new group on the floor. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. TJ Warren comes in for McDermott. And it's Oladipo in for Malcolm Brogdon. Outside Dragic. Here's Butler. The rebound by Holiday.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Dragic against Holiday. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots from the baseline. It's good. Butler's got 10.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now the pass to Turner. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Dragic. Butler dishes to Dragic. Pass to Winslow. He kicks it to Butler. No good, shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And you watch Olynyk play, and he has the skill set of a stretch four. Solid enough from outside, although he struggled last season, can give a team a different look from the post spots.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dragic looking for an opening to the middle. The leaner inside. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Dragic. That's 12 points for Jimmy Butler. And with Olynyk, he has the size to play at the 4 or the 5.
Olynyk is a legit 7-footer, and he has added beef inside the lane. So until he improves as a rim protector, I'd rather have him as a 4.
Back to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Kicks it to Winslow. Outside Dragic. Pass to Butler. Shoots it up. And there's another one for the Heat.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Dragic against Holiday. Passes it to Bitadze. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Leaf checked in for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Aaron Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. The Pacers making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. And Lamb kicks to Leaf. And Winslow comes to help. Indiana moving it around. Oladipo outside. From deep three-point range, here's Turner. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Oladipo. The teardrop falls in. Oladipo's got 9 points in the quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Brogdon against Dragic. Three seconds left. That shot off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front, up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
Well, I thought their turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting. Not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit. Not able to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. The backcourt, Dragic and Butler. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Outside Dragic. And they pick up 2. Dragic has got 6.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
Dragic comes with the double team. Turner, the bounce pass. Warren on the wing. Takes the 3. The second chance effort. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
One shot.
One record that doesn't get much attention, Steve, a league-wide drop in turnovers. Last season was the lowest rate ever for turnovers in the NBA. It was terrific.
It was, and I think the reason why is teams are doing a good job offensively of sharing the basketball. There's not a lot of over-dribbling. And I think also the three-point shot. Guys are not driving the basketball because that can create turnovers. With the chance of driving it, they're catching and they're shooting from a long distance.
Lamb, good.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Dragic against Brogdon. Right side, Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Warren. No good from Dragic. Pacers leading by 4. Lamb with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. They double him with Butler. Adebayo against Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from James Johnson. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. And the pass to Brogdon. It's stolen by Jones, and it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Sabonis grabs the board.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Leonard. Here's Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers leading by 4. Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Johnson outside. Shoots over Brogdon. Miami no good on that time either. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. McDermott finds Brogdon. And Jones over to help. On the wing, Lamb. Rebound by the Heat. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jones.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Timeout called the Pacers. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derek Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. TJ Leaf comes in for McDermott, and Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Waiters.
Dion gets it going in the open court, a dangerous scorer when he has space to work with.
Holiday, the pass to Warren. Here's the floater. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Both free throws good from Warren. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Hero. He has 5.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Back to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Miami with another.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Brogdon. Johnson over to help. Sabonis with the ball. He's guarded by Waiters.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Jones drives in, passes it to Waiters. And he hits it to tie the game up. Waiters got 6.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Indiana, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Miami trailing. And here is Butler. He's got 14. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. It's Warren and Leaf, they're the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And there's another one for the Heat.
It's important for Winslow to make this. When the defense tries to entice you to take it, he has to knock it down.
And Turner kicks to Warren. Over in the corner, Turner. Not going to go that time. And it's Miami the other way. Dragic with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Pacers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Dragic comes with the double team. And it's blocked.
Watch Dragon.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
You got it.
Dragic has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Outside Warren. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And they double up Butler. the wing, Winslow to take the lead. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Brogdon on the wing. Outside Turner. Warren on the wing. Elbow shot is on the way. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Winslow against Warren. Winslow finds Olynyk. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pacers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Turner passes to Warren. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Dragic, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brogdon against Butler. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Heat ball.
Miami's checked in for Leaf, and the Heat call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
To take the lead and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Forcing the action, going to the line. Now Dragic wins these battles with his hustle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Butler finds Adebayo. Inside, Winslow. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Locked and loaded. Winslow with the steady hand as this game heats up.
Turner passes to Brogdon. And Winslow comes to help. Back to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Right side Warren. Indiana moving it around. Lamb, good. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Throws it up high, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Timeout called the Pacers. They're leading by 1. 1:50 left in the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Here's Oladipo. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Sabonis. Buries it down low. Sabonis has got his first points of the game.
There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he's decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Dragic. Pass to Winslow. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. The rebound by Brogdon. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Lamb. No good from outside. Butler against Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Yo, watch me.
Here's Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Goran Dragic.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The feed now to Butler.
Hey, who got him?
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Butler against Oladipo. Down low. Here's Sabonis. It counts. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so here is Miami. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
2.
Gets the first, that narrows the lead down to just 3.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Timeout called, the Pacers. They lead by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Personal foul. Shooting for Indiana, Jeremy Lamb. At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dragic against Brogdon. He's off from three. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Indiana, Malcolm Brogdon. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Justice Winslow does not shrink in the face of the big moment.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man.